Hello everybody, we are back here at UKG taking a look at another upcoming game. This time I'm with Paul from Pandyman and we're going to be taking a look at Trench Offensive. So, interesting looking game, a little bit of a departure from a lot of the other stuff on your website.
Yes, very much so. We wanted to make a two-player game and we also wanted to make it less modern. We wanted to make it a bit more thematic and a bit more sort of, not narrative, because we already do narrative, but a bit more sort of military as well. Get away from those paramedics,
So you came up with Trench Offensive, a World War I game that's more of a small-scale skirmish or board game than a big tabletop miniatures game?
Yes, more definitely sort of 10 maximum miniatures, all 28mm. We're hoping to bring more sort of miniatures in, so being that you need 10. We're hoping to bring sort of more sort of along the lines of, British Indians, Ottomans, bringing them in packs of 5 so people can really sort of play around with different poses and stuff like that.
So tell us a bit about how Trench Offensive plays then. Well, is it an I go, you go, or is it a sort of a one side against the other?
Yeah, so it's alternative round. So let's say, for example, I go and then in one movement, and then you'll go one movement, and then until we've finished all our movements, and then of course we'll move on to combat. So you've got 3 stages. You've got the ranged, you've got the melee, and you've also got the medical. So we still bring in that medical combat step, so you can still heal those poor unfortunate souls that find themselves floored by some sort of lucky shot.
Or massive trench club with a load of barbed wire around the top of it.
Yeah, or a dud club where you've got a grenade on one end and you decide to unfortunately smack someone and roll badly.
So how long have you been working on Trench Offensive then?
So we started working about late 2021 and we sort of did it very slowly because we already had threat level out, so we wanted to sort of also upgrade our repertoire. So that's why we then moved on to sort of a 2-player game or 2 or more player game, so that you could really sort of expand yourselves and and sort of have a bit of fun with it.
Now, if memory serves, you had a pre-order running recently for this.
Yes, that finished today. So we were really lucky to actually have quite a few supporters actually, and they did really well. So we were really excited, and it comes out tomorrow, or the 2nd of June really. So we're really, really excited about seeing what happens here at the show.
So can people come in and pick it up at the show, or will it be a case of taking orders, or how you do?
100% they can pick it up at the show. We've got quite a few copies, so the more people that can come along and buy it, happier I am. And also it means that I can start focusing on making sort of actual trench layouts, and people can sort of really get into that.
Doing all the fun stuff. Where can they find you at the show then?
So we're at stall 2, hall 2, stand 344. So that's where we are. So it's quite exciting.
Excellent stuff. If you want to check out some World War I trench raiding, then come and take a look at Pandyman Games over at the Expo. Otherwise, if you're sitting at home watching this on the live stream, then pop across to their website and take a look at it. This is really fascinating. Their other ranges are absolutely fantastic as well, and definitely worth checking out if you fancy doing a bit of some current modern conflicts and street fighting. There's some fun stuff to be had there. Anyway, we're going to move on and we'll be back again soon.